I'm doing another holiday look. This is my final tutorial for the year. I know, I'm so sad. I want to film, but in a few short days I am leaving, so this is going to be it for this channel for this year so far. And I just want to take a moment before getting into the tutorial to thank you and just tell you how much you mean to me, how much your support means to me. It is everything and more than I could have ever asked for. I'm truly grateful, and you guys are the reason why I keep doing these videos. I know I don't have a lot of views on my videos themselves or subscribers, but what I have, the few that I have, it feels very intimate and it just feels very personal, and that's what I love about it the most. And I hope that you guys will kind of keep hanging on there until I get back in the new year, because when 2015 rolls around, I'm kicking ass and taking names. So I definitely want you guys to be a part of the new year, because I have some very exciting things that I'm working on that I really can't share at the moment, but when the time is right, I will definitely share. I am super excited for what the future has for this video, for this channel, and I definitely hope that you will continue to support my videos, support me. If you are new, welcome to my channel. It's so great to have you, and I hope that you like the video enough to subscribe. And I want to wish you a very sincere happy holidays. I hope that you guys have a wonderful time with family and friends. I hope that the new year brings you all kinds of good things. So this look that I'm doing for you today is using a shadow from ColourPop. It's in the color, or it's called Bay, and it's just such a beautiful shade. It is a really nice kind of deep maroon, but with a blue-green sort of duochrome to it. It's actually quite different. It looks kind of similar to, like, what's a pigment from Makeup Geek? I'll put it on the screen that she has one that's similar to this, and I think MAC has the blue-brown pigment that's kind of similar, but this is very plummy, very maroonish undertone, and then that sort of sparkle. And I hope that I'm able to capture that with my photos that I'm going to insert in the video. It's just an absolute beautiful shade. It's super soft and very creamy. I will link below my video, and that's the color there, that I did reviewing these. So that is the look today. I did throw on a few little accent lashes on the outer corner just to give a little glam. I skipped liner entirely today, so I hope that you guys enjoy this video, and let's get started with the video, and I will see you in 2015. Okay, so I already have my primer. I used the LORAC Behind the Scenes eyeshadow primer. It's what works for me, and it is one of the best primers that I have ever used, and I have very oily lids, so it's a good product. I'm going to start by taking my Zoeva 228 brush. This is called the Luxe Crease. As you can see, it's very tapered and has a point to it, so it's going to be really good for placing product exactly where you want it. And I'm going to start by applying this eyeshadow called Pure from the Zoeva Naturally Yours, and that's what it looks like on the outside if you're wondering. Been using this almost every single time I do my makeup. So this Pure color, as you can see, it's just a little bit darker, a few shades darker than my skin tone. So I'm going to apply this directly into the crease, and it's going to be sort of my transition shade to really help me from pulling up this color up too high, which I'm very notorious for doing. I always pull my crease colors up a little too high sometimes. So going back and forth, it may not be even noticeable, so use something that's close to your skin type, or skin tone, sorry. Then I'm going to do the same thing with the Beaches and Cream shadow by Makeup Geek. If you are my skin tone or a little bit lighter or darker, you can use this, but if you're tan, really deep rich skin tones, then you might want to use Peach Smoothie because it's a little bit darker. Same brush, picking up some of that color, and I'm going to go ahead and go over that. And what this is going to do is going to add some warmth to my lid area. And I love doing this step with Beaches and Cream all the time. And I know I don't show it often in videos, but it really is just the perfect color to warm up this sort of crease shade. And as you can see, there's somewhat of a difference between my brow highlight and that color. Okay, so before we go any further, what I'm going to do is take some of my Barcelona Beach shadow by Makeup Geek, also using that same brush from Zoeva or any pointed crease brush. Really love this shadow. I use it all the time. I'm starting to get like a little bit of a well in the center because I use it all the time. And this color, I'm going to lightly put it in the crease right over what we just did, and I'm also going to bring it in all the way to the inner corner of the eye. Okay, next I'm going to use the 224, which is the Luxe Define Crease Brush that looks like this, also from Zoeva. It's the it's the pink set. If you don't have this brush, another one that's very similar is the Sigma E36 blending brush. The Sigma one is this really kind of super thin and very kind of small looking, really, in comparison, and it just looks so blah. Anyways, I'm taking the color First Love from the Zoeva Naturally Yours palette. This is just a soft ivory. Use a shade or two lighter than your skin tone. This is going to be your brow highlight, so apply that to the tops of your, or the highest point of your brow arch. And it really is going to smooth out any harsh lines that you have right above it. Okay, next I'm going to take my paint pot. The one I'm using is called Groundwork by MAC, and it is a soft sort of light tan shade, using a synthetic brush like this to apply it. I don't have a name. These are from eBay. A review will be coming after the new year. So I'm just going to apply this very quickly to my lids, just to really help this next shadow that we're going to be using adhere to the lid area. You can use your finger, but this brush is really, really good. So just apply a very thin layer of that. Then the star of the show is this beautiful color from ColourPop. This is their Super Shock Shadow in Bay. Isn't that the most gorgeous color? It's got a deep kind of plum maroon base with kind of a bluish greenish duochrome. It's absolutely stunning. I love it. So I'm going to apply this to the lid with a 226 smudger brush by Zoeva. And as I mentioned in a review that I did on these a while ago, if you haven't seen it, you want to make sure that you apply these either with your finger or a synthetic brush. That's going to be the best way to really get that intensity. Look at that. It has just the prettiest sparkle ever, which is perfect for the holidays. So just pack this on really densely so that you really get that impact. Now I know this looks kind of crazy and it's not really well blended. It's okay. I'm going to take a Morphe brush that looks like this. This is the S12. Not really one that I would recommend for packing on color, but if you're working with this type of brush that's really soft, will pick up hints of the color just so that you can start kind of buffing out any harsh lines. So it's really not going to do much as far as placement of the color, but as you can see, it's going to start diffusing that line so it doesn't look like something on the lid and then crease. You want it to all kind of blend together. So this is the perfect brush for that, and that's what I use to diffuse it out like this on this other eye. And it'll just pick up mostly that purpley undertone, not so much like the sparkle that's in it. I'm also going to take the same brush and run it on the lower lashes just to kind of create a bit of a smokiness there as well. And I'm going to connect it with that kind of C shape, following the shape of my eye with whatever is left on the brush. And I'm going to pull this down a little bit further than, let's say, I normally would, but it's all part of being festive. That's optional. You can skip the step. You can put a brown if you wanted to. Now with that same brush, I'm going to go in with the Barcelona Beach and apply it over that, which I did this step first on the other eye, so I'm just going to kind of make them match. And then I wanted to add a little bit of something, a little warmth to the look, and I'm going to use the same S12 brush by Morphe, and I'm going to go in with the color called Slow Dance, also from the Naturally Yours. It's a bit of a kind of deep chocolatey brown with some red undertones. Not quite as red based as Cocoa Bear from Makeup Geek, which is kind of similar, but that one is a lot more red. This is just going to give just a soft kind of hint of a reddish tone, but it's also going to pick up and mimic similar to that purpliness that we have going on. And I just used the tiniest amount. Really, you don't have to use a lot at all. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is go back with the same color And I'm just going to pack it on a little bit more intense on the lid because sometimes with blending, as with all colors, you might lose some intensity and color payoff. So just go back in and just touch up on the lid. Alright, so then I need to tightline. I didn't finish this eye because it started watering pretty badly, but I'm taking a Bobbi Brown Long pencil liner and I'm going to tightline my upper waterline. And I'm also going to run that into my lower waterline as well. So because I want this to be the real focal point of the look, I don't want to put on such thick lashes or anything that's really going to distract from the color because it's just so incredibly beautiful. I love it so much. So what I'm going to do is add a really good mascara that's going to give me length, volume, thickness, and for me that's going to be the Makeup Forever Smokey Extravagant. I'm trying to finish up this too before I throw it away. And then I'm going to hit my lower lashes with the Maybelline Lash Discovery. It's the perfect lower lash mascara. Okay, so I have the mascara on and it has a lot of volume and I just like the way it looks. And I think I want to do a little something extra. I know I said that I didn't want to do full lashes and I'm not. What I'm going to do is use some little accent lashes. These are the, it's upside down, let me see if I can hold it. These are the Wispies by Ardel, the glamour ones, and what I've done is I've cut them in half. I've used the other half already, and I'm just going to apply these. You can buy accent lashes if you wanted to so that you don't actually have to sit there and cut lashes. But I'm going to apply these with my duo, as always, the dark tone, and then we'll finish the face. Alright, so now that the eyes are done, I just want to just share with you what I use in the rest of my face. My foundation is the same sort of step that I did in my other holiday look that I posted earlier this week, so I didn't film that part. But for my cheeks, I did a mixture of the Makeup Geek blush in Infatuation, which I've been wearing almost every single day. It's a beautiful color, and I mixed it with Bliss, which is a soft light peachy pink. I featured these in my favorites for November. These are absolutely hands down some of the best blushes that I have ever tried. Love both of those together. For my lips, I lined them first with the NYX Peekaboo Neutral liner. And I will do a little swatch for you here. It's just a very soft, very neutral pink color. It's like my lips but better type of shade for my natural lip color that I have. I went over that with my Gerard Cosmetics 1995 lipstick, which I will swatch for you. It looks like that. It's a deeper kind of brownish nude color. I don't like the formula of the lipstick on its own. It's too drying, it's too matte for me. So what I did was, the plane, Jesus, thanks a lot. I put my LORAC gloss, the lip luster one, in the color Tiara, which is a soft nude. It has some kind of golden hints, so it gives me a little bit of shine, a little bit of goldeny flecks. Really, really pretty. Super easy lip, so it's not something that I have to have the liner. I could just take this and a gloss with me if I'm going to a party or anything like that, and it's super easy to put on. Doesn't take a lot of time, and I really love the combo. So that is it. That completes the entire look. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope that you will try it out, and thank you guys so much for tuning in for my videos throughout the entire year. You guys don't know how much your support means to me. It is absolutely everything and more. Again, thank you so much. Don't forget to subscribe if you enjoyed the video. I do have a Twitter and an Instagram that you can connect with me if you'd like to, and I put my name on the screen somewhere. So thank you guys so much for tuning in, and have a fabulous holiday, and I will see you very, very soon. Bye.